using right triangles to find the slope of a line. So, like it's saying, we're going to use right triangles, and we're going to figure out how to change a right triangle, the length and the width or the height, into the slope of the line. So down below it shows line L is shown below. So line L is this blue line going through here. And then we have right triangles ABC and DEF are drawn to measure the slope of the line. So if we have a line and we draw two right triangles, so we have to make sure they have a 90-degree corner on them. That's one of the big ones. So we're going to find rise and run and the slope given by triangle ABC. So first, run is just how far left or right do you go. So in this case, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. And then we say rise, we go 1, 2, 3. So the slope, we would put rise over run, because that's our basic idea for slope. So we'd have 3 over 4 for our fraction. We do the same exact thing for B, and then it says, are the two slopes computed above equal? Why or why not? So we just need to decide in the statement, are they equal or are they not equal? So this is just showing the same thing. So we count, oh, and I did the slope for DEF instead of ABC. Not paying attention to my letters there. But for DEF, which is the triangle we did, here's 4 and here's 3. If we were to count the ABC, we'd have 12 and 9. And although 12 and 9 don't match 3 and 4, when I reduce it, they do match. So when we go down here and they choose either yes, they match, or no, they don't, and then you need to just decide which one is the correct one. So either yes, they are equal because the two triangles are congruent, or yes, they are equal because the two triangles are similar. So they'll only be congruent if they're the same size and shape. So they are the same shape, but they're not the same size. So then we click the yes because they are similar triangles. Or no, because they are not equal because similar triangles can have different sizes. No, they are not equal because triangles are similar but not congruent. So there's a couple reasons for no on here. So we'll get to those when we come to them, but you just need to decide yes or no. Were the two the same? And they were. And then make sure we choose the correct one. So let's go ahead and start this. All right, so we have line L again. Here's our blue line. And then we have right triangles ABC and DEF are shown to measure the slope of the line. So the first one, we want to find the run, rise, and slope of triangle ABC. So here's triangle ABC down here. I'm going to turn my pen on. All right. So we're going to find run. So run is this way. How far right are we going? So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have an 8 here. And then rise. So we're going to rise. So we're going from the 0 mark, we're going up to 10. So you can count it, or you can use the grid to kind of help you there, because I can see that I'm going up to 10 in that one. All right, so the slope would be rise over run, but make sure we reduce it. They can both divide by 2 on top and bottom here. So we end up with 5 over 4. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing for DEF. So first, let's find the run. So how far to the right do we go? So we 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4. And then rise. So how far do we rise? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one, we have rise over run. So those do look like they match, 5/4 and 5/4. So then we just need to decide 5/4 or yes, they are equal because the two triangles are similar, or yes, they are equal because the two triangles are congruent. So the two triangles are not congruent. They're similar because they're different sizes. So they're the same shape they're both right triangles with the same slope for the hypotenuse, but they're not the same size. So they're not congruent, they're similar. And then we just need to make sure, I have to make sure I type all this in here, or it won't give me the points. 4, 5, and all right, check. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next one here. Okay, so same idea, line L, and then we're going to use the two triangles here to calculate the slope. So run for ABC. So ABC is the kind of the bigger one. So run, we want to figure out how far do we come right. And before I covered it up here, I could see that we're starting at 0 here because this is the y-axis. We're coming over to 4. So I know it's 4. And then I'm going to go up to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we actually go up to 13, but we're 1 off the actual intercept, or the axis. So that's why I know it's just 12, it's not 13. So now we're going to do rise over run. Well, 12 can divide by 13 evenly, so, or sorry, 12 can divide by 4 evenly. Silly, stalling that 13. So we get 3. So now we're going to find the run and the rise and the slope for a triangle DEF. So DE, I want the run, so I'm not going to draw this because it'll, I guess I can go like that. It's a very small arrow. So we have 1, and then for going up, we have 1, 2, 3. So rise over run. Well, 3 divided by 1, or anything divided by 1, is itself. So the slopes are the same, so we know we're going to choose yes. And they're the same because the triangles are similar. So we want to be careful. We don't want to choose congruent on that one. So let's go ahead and choose the correct one here, and then type in all my answers. 3, 1, 3, 3. Check. All right, one more. Next. Okay, so we have, first we're going to do triangle ABC. So run. So I can see I'm starting on the y-axis, so I just have to see where am I going over here. So I went over 5 to the right, and then up. So up I'm going 1, 2, 3. So here's 3. So my slope is rise over run, so 5 over 3. So now I'm going to do the same thing for DEF. So I'm going to go run, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So I have 10. And then we're going to rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 10. Oops. I need to make sure I put it in the right order here, because we want rise over run. I almost did it upside down there. That would have messed up the answer here. But I can divide both by 2. They're both even. So I get 3 over 5. So they do match again, and they match because the triangles are similar. All right, so let's type this in. 5, 3, 3/5, 10, 6, and 3/5. And then yes. So my X kind of moved there when I started typing. That's interesting. Check. All right, we're all done with that one.